Welcome to the buymeacoffee.com/James Poeartistry, the coffee tips page that supports my James Poeartistry creative productions and work. See also jamespoeartistry.online.
Hello, perceptive reader. Here is a James Poeartistry consultant moment, and some of you will understand what I'm talking about without getting specific. Here is the reality of what I found out. I always talk about the world and how we have the technology and the capability to really enhance the world, enhance the living conditions, etc., with all the resources that we have. And in a nutshell, what I found in my experience is that you do have a lot of people who get in positions at times and, higher up everywhere. And they will use the resources for evil. And when I say evil, I'm talking to the full limit of what evil can do. And you can just reference certain events we've had over the past decade. Yeah, that falls right into it. Using resources for evil. And then once God, and I'm going to mention Jehovah God, has persons that he looks at, that, he has actually even trained and blessed in different ways or what have you, to share with the people how he actually helps and take care of others through individuals with generosity and things of that nature. Well, when those persons come in contact with the ones who are mismanaging the resources for evil, not everybody may know or intentionally do it that way, okay? Some of them is just a job, and so they just do what they're told. But all the same, the person who is placing the agendas, the the what is it, the mission statements, so to speak, or what have you. Any mission statement, that doesn't make allowances for having to fill in, you see, contingencies and things of that nature, where it's not working out, where they can at least help a person. You see what I'm saying? Remember I told you, love, you see, is not sacrifice, or we're not supposed to sacrifice love for the sake of efficiency. And when there is an evil agenda involved at times, that's one of the first things that goes, besides the truth, because it's just something that this individual want to do or what have you. But what I want to emphasize is what has happened even over the past decade was in some locations and things of that nature, the resources were being mishandled and mismanaged with the intentions of evil, and to actually really put people in a financially destitute situation. That's a fact. That's a fact. And so now that you have quite a few people, you can even hear them talking on the news, most likely, who are seeing and learning from what has happened over the past decade, really the past 5 years in particular, that after seeing exactly what's going on, and now they're doing what they can to help, you just got a bunch of these persons in high places who now just still trying to get rid of the resources, the same resources that were used still to bring evil upon others are the same resources, I assure you, that can bring good upon others as well and improve the world. That's a fact. So what you have to look at in some situations, maybe in your situations, as to why is this person saying this now? Why is this person making this policy over here or over there now? Well, I'm telling you, as a consultant, you can take what I'm saying to the bank. There are people that can resolve and solve these type of problems. And it doesn't mean that they're so smart and this and that or what have you, even though they are smart. But I always want to keep emphasizing that people can say what they want to say, but it's very important that we don't let influence what somebody may be feeling about another person for them to destroy that person's life or to destroy the good that they really are doing. You don't keep just looking at somebody to try to keep tearing them down, tearing down their family through all these agendas, because eventually that type of looking at always trying to tear somebody down. And I keep saying people can talk about you all you want, but that don't mean you have to listen to them on how you're going to treat them. And I'm saying that because I see one person every single time, and I keep saying to myself, I keep saying, well, that person is young. And when I say a person, it really, I've seen this quite a bit over the past in some years now, where you can see in the personality of such persons that as soon as they think that sometimes this individual is faltering in this way or that way, I mean, it seems like all the humility and everything that they already learned, you see, about this situation or that situation, that they go right back into their head hunting witch trial mode every single time. And I keep mentioning that even if some of those things that these evil people that I'm telling you about, these evil actions, even if they are being evil and evil on purpose, you still, in wisdom, should handle it in what I would say a balanced and in a different way. And I don't mean, you can't express righteous indignation. What I'm just saying is, when it still boils down to it, you still have to deal with the evil people in a humane way. In a humane way. Because you'll still get it done. But whatever you see discipline, no matter captures and things of that nature, you know what? You can still do it in a humane way, a due process way. And that's what I mean. So anyway, the same resources that people use for evil over the past decade or so, really can bring balance back to the situation, so you don't destroy or get rid of the resource. You know what? You just address those people who mismanaged it in the first place and leave the resource alone. Take care.